Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we ended up in Wiesbaden, I believe. We slept and we woke up in the middle of the night actually. Since then, I've been waiting for a couple of hours, and now it's 6 a.m. Perfect time to start the day, perfect time to start a new job. And I actually found a pretty interesting trailer. It's been a while since we've had one of these. I think it's time for a change anyway. It's a locomotive, a 61-ton loco. So it's basically a heavy haul cargo, 61 tons. The only thing is our current setup doesn't allow this kind of thing because we currently have a tandem setup, but I think it's time we changed it. I think it's time we retain the crane, but let's get a fifth wheel behind, right? And one big change is I was able to find a sound engine mod for this. Not really an exact sound engine mod. It's actually something from Vasily, from Engine Voice Records. It's not actually for MAN by XBS, and it's not actually even MAN. It's the DAF Euro 6 engine sound mod from Vasily. But someone in the SES forums, I forgot his name, Clumsy I believe, but it's in the mods list. He changed the def files so that you have this truck, but you're using the DAF sounds. It might not be super accurate, but it will sound epic. Take a look at this. Well, hear this out. Yeah? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like that very much. So let's keep that. Also changes the blinker sounds, the parking brake, retarder sounds, and everything, right? Which is signature of Vasily's engine sound mod. Also, it's been a while since I've tested one of his sounds, and I think it's someone requested it. Yeah, Rohan requested that we try one of Vasily's sounds, so I think it's a perfect fit. Anyway, let's go with this one. So we changed the chassis. Hopefully not much changes, but that one I think. Oh, come on, even the paint changes. Or was it heavy cargo, this one? No, definitely that one. Let's cancel, and then let's go back to make sure that we minimize the changes. So BL with crane, that's the one. But the paint job, does it mean I'll have to do the paint job all over again? No, it's still there, it's intact. Perfect. Okay, good. And the tires are still there, the wheels are still there. Okay, good. Everything else is still there. The only thing that changed is the fifth wheel. Perfect, that's what I want. That's 20k, but that makes us more robust in terms of accepting different kinds of jobs. No repairs needed. Perfect. Let's get it on. Let's hear the engine from the inside. And there's still the specific engine sounds, not really engine sounds, but interior sounds from XPS. So not everything was overwritten by Vasily's DAF engine. Yeah, I'm not sure about you guys. I like that. We might be sacrificing a bit of accuracy, so it might not be super realistic in terms of MAN sounding like an MAN truck. But given the beauty of this sound, I think it's a fair trade-off. But let me know what you think, alright? Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, I haven't enabled the Google Maps navigation yet for this one. Maybe you should try that. Maybe I can change my GPS actually. I can maybe remove Garmin GPS mod and instead of a map there, have the actual GPS there. But I don't know. I'm still quite hesitating about it. Let's keep it for now. And I'll wait for your comments. Do I have a lifted trailer? A lifted axle at the back? Yes, I do. Let me lower that. There we go. Now it's touching, I think. Oh, now I erased it. Alright. That wasn't what I wanted. There. Oh, crap. Alright, fine. Oh, and I just noticed that there's this MAN small sticker there on the lower left of the windshield. That's a nice touch. Pretty realistic. Alright. Now do we have the tire? Okay. Now it's rolling at least. Good. Good. And it's almost morning. 6:34. Perfect. Hopefully we still have enough time for that trailer. I don't want it missing out, disappearing before we get there. But yeah, sunrise has come. Look at that. Beautiful sky. I'm still working with early autumn, so I haven't still switched to late autumn. I'm still not fully decided on it. So we'll see. We'll see it with this one. Now, I'm not really sure if it's autumn that's causing the additional lag on my end, or maybe it's just the map is more detailed. Because in the Trucker for Hire series, I didn't enable autumn, and it was faster. Although to be fair, we were in a different location. So maybe it was also because of the map, because we were in France, I think, or yeah, France, Italy, those areas. So maybe it's not really a fair comparison. So let's see. Let's give it a chance. Let's try and explore other areas, see if the lag remains there consistently, and let's see how it goes, right? But yeah, let's just enjoy the view. Anyway, what are the updates? Oh, look at that. That truck just actually drove through the aisle. And also this guy. Oh, barely. Almost. Yeah, what are the updates? Well, lots of updates in the truck sim world. In ETS2, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but SCS was featured in a Czech. Was it a TV show or a YouTube channel? I'm not really sure. Or maybe both. But they were featured, and they showed off this. They gave a first look of what this new DLC they're planning is. Aside from the Italy DLC, they're actually planning to release this how do you say, oversized cargo, not just heavy cargo, oversized cargo. And the main difference is, on top of having a super large trailer, hauling a super large trailer, and I'm sure it's going to be super heavy as well, is that you will have escorts. That's something that we didn't have before. Like, you will have police cars, or well, yeah, escort cars, who will go ahead in front of you and will block the traffic so you can get through. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, how that works. I mean, the AI has definitely has to be smart enough for that. They'll need to detect your position. They'll need to not get in your way. They'll have to effectively stop the traffic, you know, things like that. And it's going to be pretty interesting if you ask me. And if you ask me, I'm quite worried that we'll oh, isn't this where we dropped off the previous trailer? I remember that car. Yeah, I really hope it works, that oversized cargo thing. And I'm not sure when it will release though. Based on the video, they said they're planning to release it by end of the year. So there is something to look forward to. And this is our trailer, 61 tons. I hope it fits. Heavy cargo, still full, perfect. Good, that's the trailer right there. And it's going to be perfect with our setup, all for heavy cargo and stuff like that. It's been a while since I drove and I tried hauling heavy cargo, so this is gonna be interesting, definitely. See how this goes. Is that going to fit? Might be a bit different angle. Trying to imagine where my fifth wheel is. Okay, that's not gonna fit. Right, let's make it better. Let's make it fit better. Where's the trailer? There it is. I think even the reverse beep changed, huh? But yeah, I like the engine sounds much better. The default ones from this truck, I must admit, I wasn't so much a big of a fan. But yeah, this one I really like. Okay, that one fit. Perfect. And fits perfectly well with our truck color. Oh, look at that sunrise. Beautiful. The crane in this heavy haul, I think, works pretty well for us, huh? Yeah, we're going to take some pretty nice pictures with this one later on. So far, it doesn't feel heavy. 61 tons. But yeah, once we get to the... how do you call those? Oh, and this is steerable trailer axle, I think, right? Yes, it does. Okay. This is not my... This is kind of my weakness, to be honest. And if you've been watching the past videos in the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not exactly my strong suit, because I don't quite understand how it's a bit too finicky for me, but yeah, it's going to be something. It's going to be pretty nice. Look at that. How humongous that is. Oh man. You have to take a photo now though. You definitely have to take a photo before that beautiful sunrise ends. This is why I want to start jobs like this. Crash vehicle offense? What the heck did we hit? I guess the police car. Yeah, the police car we hit. Okay, yeah, he's complaining. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, as I mentioned, hauling these these trailers with steerable axles, not really the strongest suit. Not really my strongest suit. Okay, let's try to take a photo like that. Take a photo early on. I would have preferred to take a photo in the... Oh, I can't see the sun from here because the sun is there. Alright, let's take a photo of the trailer anyway. It's going to be nice from here, I guess. Yeah? Although maybe let me make it a bit of a different angle. Like that probably would work. Let's say like so. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. That looks magnificent. Just a bit more. Yeah. That one works for me. I like. And let's try to take some photos again later once we reach the highway. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me try how this works. I think I have to... what I remember is I shouldn't turn last minute. I should leave a space on both left and right sides, because the trailer is not does not follow the same trajectory that the truck moves. It like sways a bit more to the left to help with the steering, if I remember correctly. That one looks like a much better view. Should we take that? Oh, this is a roundabout. I didn't even notice. Okay, good. And we turn left here, I think. Do we? Yeah, it seems like it. The map seems a bit dubious. Okay, there it is. Because there was an empty spot there for some reason. You good? Yeah, trailer is just dancing behind us. Perfect. So let me know what you think, guys, about the engine sound, right? For me, I like it a lot better, but you might have a different opinion, or you might have the same. Let me know anyway. And we're getting the lag now. Bear with me, because we're in a very populated city. Just look at the details here. The number of buildings and foliage here. No wonder we're lagging a bit more than usual. What else? What else is new in the truck sim world, aside from that sneak peek of the oversized cargo? And I didn't get it then, but they showed it off. They hinted at it before. Just take another photo, guys, alright? Bear with me. Because I'm seeing the sunrise at my side view mirror. I cannot resist taking a photo of that beautiful scene. Yeah, look at that. How can you not take a photo of that, right? Let's do this. Just a simple shot like so, maybe. Oh, even showing the dock, the pier, or however you want to call it. That one looks epic. Maybe let's not include the truck, the car. Yeah, that one works for me. Good. All right. So aside from the oversized cargo which they showed off last Christmas, remember that trailer when they showed that huge gift? And I guess a couple of hardcore fans discovered it and understood it, but it totally skipped me. I totally missed the point. They kind of showed the escort thing already back then as a sneak peek, as a sneaky sneak peek. And now they're finally ready to announce that they will be releasing a DLC like that. It's going to be pretty exciting. I wonder how it will work. Engine brake, retarder, a little bit of service brakes. Okay, good. So yeah, aside from that, there's this Bella Italia, right? This new map DLC that's coming out. Italy in ETS2. There's still no news about that. When will it release? But what's impending, what's over the horizon, is the New Mexico DLC in ATS. I'm actually expecting it will release sometime this week. But that's just me. That's just my expectation. I don't have any insider information or anything. So take that with a grain of salt, alright? I don't have insider information about that one. But I'm expecting it's either this week or next week. And they did release already they released the open beta for 1.29 for ATS, which features like over 1,000 kilometers of new drivable areas. They put in a couple of new highways, things like that. I don't really know the details. Haven't driven it, but I saw the map, like the new areas in it. Whoa, this is a very sharp turn. And yeah, it looks pretty promising. And there's also some, based on Kirill, he was pretty excited about some stuff in the modding department, because I think the HDR, the exposure, the brightness, maybe things like that, can also be included in the, how do you call it, skybox or map. I am not really sure with the details, but it's something to do with modding. It basically gives them more power. But as a result of that new version, a couple of changes need to be made. I think it requires a bit of work for foggy weather to be compatible with it. So that means foggy weather won't be releasing anytime soon, unfortunately, because they'll have to adjust it to that. I think that's what it means, but Kirill, comment down below if you want to correct me on that. And about that, what the beeping sound. So I've been informed by you guys as well, thanks for that whenever there's a lag spike. Oh, I like this tunnel. Pretty nice when you're going around. Unfortunately, we're not going there. But this is a pretty interesting road. I think it's the first time I've driven through here. Yeah, so whenever there's a lag spike, the interior sounds like reset. And like when you turn on the engine, it has that beep, right? So when there's a lag spike, it like simulates, or it gets confused that it starts things from scratch. So that's why you hear the starting sound again. But it's nothing to do with the actual truck configuration or truck setup. It's more, oh crap, I didn't see this. It's more with, ooh, yes, okay, just in time. It's more to do with technical limitation, because I'm lagging. I'm getting those problems with the interior sounds. But yeah, so that's what's impending. So I'm really excited, and I'm planning to actually start a new series once ATS New Mexico is released. Start a new series, start a new profile even for New Mexico, starting in New Mexico, and we'll play ATS more. I know a lot of people are looking forward to ATS, especially US folks. So we've been doing a couple of, or mostly, Euro Truck Sim in this channel, and I only usually play ATS on the streams, but once New Mexico hits, I think it'll be time to get back into ATS. And I've been checking out the different mods, the DLCs as well. Can we beat the traffic light? Yes, we can. Thank you. Didn't want to stop and lose all that momentum. So yeah, once we get into the... Oh, here we go again. Another stoplight. Whoa. Bridge hype. Yeah, once we start with the ATS series, I think it's going to be nice when New Mexico DLC comes out, because it's going to be from scratch but with all the new features. And yeah, because I've been playing it only on streams before, and I think it's high time to get back into the series for it. Also, one thing I noticed, there he goes again. One thing I noticed is usually, and it's weird, but a couple of people seem to confirm it, that ATS seems to have better performance versus ETS2. Like when I stream, it takes a bit more performance for me because I'm compared to recording. Because when I'm streaming live, then there's the system needs to be like pumping out more juice, because it needs to show stuff live rather than just recording it to the disc. So it actually should make my system slower, but interestingly enough, even when I'm playing ATS and I'm streaming, it's smoother than right now when I'm playing ETS2 and recording it for offline locally. So I'm not really sure why, but some theories say it's because of the textures, and it's because, well, ATS is a newer game, so even though the game engine is basically the same, the textures and all the other stuff are more optimized because they learn a lot more. That's probably why. Maybe one part of it is ProMods in ETS2 as well. Some areas in ProMods are super detailed, but the performance side isn't really top of the list in terms of priority. So maybe that's also one thing that can contribute, because there are more details in ETS2 ProMods areas at the price of performance. Yeah, I can totally understand that. Alright, I am loving this stretch here, overlooking the lake and just winding left and right, going through all these different looking trees. Beautiful. I think I want to make the engine sound louder though. Not sure about you guys, but it seems a bit too quiet to me. That's usually my gripe about the engine voice records about Vasili's sounds. His sounds are super detailed, but personally, they're a bit on the softer side, in my opinion. And I would prefer if they were a bit louder, maybe, I don't know, 50% louder. I don't know, but something like that. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Let's look at the map and see where we are exactly, because you might want to go through here as well. Oh, crap. Alright, fine. And in the process, I missed a couple of cities and discoverables, but the price of that is we were able to go through a very nice lakeside view. So maybe what I can do, 310 kilometers. Wow, it's still far away, huh? Maybe moving forward, since we're going through the Autobahn here anyway, can stop by Dusseldorf, just pass through there, pass through Duisburg. Can I not go through that way? Yeah, that way should be okay. And pass through Arnhem as well, and then go through to Amsterdam. 387 kilometers. That should be doable, I think. I didn't really take a look how long the trip was before I took it. I just was amazed with the trailer. I kind of missed it, and I said, okay, let's do it. YOLO. But this view... Oh crap, what's this guy doing? This guy has been a thorn in my side. for far too long, this Carlsberg thing. Look at that truck just swerving left and right. What the heck? Oh, another Carlsberg truck. What's up now? Also, one thing that I like, because we've switched to the typical semi truck setup. And wait a minute, where should I be? I should be here in the middle, I think, Chris. Yeah. Oh, I love that ramp, that like flyover and then bridging over. I love those kinds of road layouts. It's very interesting. Oh, can we fit here? I hope so. Did we fit? I think we just hit the roof there. Thankfully there's no clipping. My goodness. Alright. Otherwise it would have been a disaster. Okay, so what was I talking about? Of course I forgot. Oh yes, I was checking out the engine sound. If I wanted to adjust it, and I will, I think. Although it sounds loud enough from here. Let me make it 3 and see if that's too loud. That's 3 already, but it didn't seem to become much louder. I guess it has its limit. Yeah, anyway, let me know what you think, alright, of the sound, guys. You can always switch back, but I think it's going to be a nice change. It's a nice change what we have here. Pretty nice truck we have. I really like what we came up with here. I like the color, I like the accessories, I like the setup, I like the config as a whole. And thanks again for suggesting this truck, this MAN TGX by XBS. It's awesome. So we're going back to Amsterdam, going north to Amsterdam, and we're going north again back to Scandinavia to check out some of the areas from Chris94's Scandinavia map mod. And then we'll see where we go from there. Maybe we go west, maybe we go back to Iceland. It's been a while since we've been in Iceland, and there are new areas there as well from ProMods 2.20. We went through there in one of the streams, one of the Clumsy trucking streams, but I think I want to go there in the main series. And in the process, maybe we could pass through UK as well. Yeah, wouldn't be totally opposed to that idea, but let's see. It depends where the jobs take us. Okay. What is this? BTK. Cologne. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, we're in Cologne now. Slow down a bit. Good. Alright. Going back to the highway. Alright, so we just passed through... Did we discover? Shouldn't we have discovered something? One sec. Did I miss it? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I do that? Okay. That's weird. Alright. That means we're going to miss that. Alright, fine. Because if we go through there, it's going to be 417. No. Let's miss it. We discovered Cologne, but... yeah. Not the discoverable itself. That's fine. That's fine. Man, okay, now I'm feeling the weight of this trailer. You can hear the engine is not liking it so much. Yeah, we're barely hanging on. Actually, the automatic shifting isn't doing so well. There. Keep it at 9. Actually, you might have to move it to 8. Oh, I love this ramp. There we go. Oh, I love this junction here. Looks pretty good. With all the winding roads connecting and splitting off. Love it. Oh, tree in the middle. GG. That's one of the side effects of having Grimes Auto Mod. Sometimes you have those unwanted trees in the middle of the road. But that's a small price to pay. It breaks immersion just a teeny weeny bit. That shouldn't be that bad, right? Yeah. Alright, 343 kilometers. Are we good? Yeah, I think we can. I think we can do that since we're mostly on the autobahn anyway. Although with our current speed, it's not going to be pretty nice. Our fuel consumption is also not very good, I guess. Let me see, 60.3 and increasing. Yeah, definitely. Look at our current fuel consumption, 92.8. Wow, even on an autobahn. Okay, I have to pass through here in the side. Yeah, there we go. Because I'll have to go through that. Oh, why are you guys stopped? Okay. Okay, they kind of hit each other, I think. Right. Yeah, I'm quite scared how to do this. Not really good with tight corners, especially with trailers with steerable axles. So just setting the expectations here. You might or may not get through this unscathed. Let me slow down here. Alright. Okay, the good thing is there is no like border on the right side, so I can use that as space. Good. Okay. All right. It wasn't too hard because the grill on the road, the railing was only on the left side, so we had a bit of space on the right. Had a bit of allowance on the right. Perfect. Okay. Onwards to Dusseldorf. Now I'll have to be very wary of my fuel here. Where is it? Fuel is lower left, almost half. Yeah, fuel consumption, you can look at that, 118. My goodness, that's the worst. And I think we'll have to move to the right here. Because the middle one is not yet made, looks like. And Dusseldorf is on the right anyway. There's a car. Please don't overtake on the right, thank you. Good. Yeah, it's starting to get really heavy now. Because it's hard. I mean, I can't really determine if the road is uphill or not, but I can really feel the engine is struggling all throughout. Oh, look at that car. It looks so cool. Hey! Why the heck did that car crash into us? Did I? I didn't see anything. It feels like he was behind us and then he wanted to merge into our lane. That must be one of the AI problems. I don't know. Let me turn off the lights here. And it's the middle of the day. Shouldn't need that. Do I have to turn left or not? I don't think so. Okay, let's stay here. I think the road is just curving to the left. Alright, good. Ah, it's a Renault dealer. See it. There it is. Strangely enough, if you just cruise along, you don't even hear the engine. You hear the engine when you're in the exterior, but interior it feels a bit too quiet. Like that. It's so quiet, it feels like an electric car. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that, but we'll see. Okay, good. But yeah, it was worth a try. And you guys let me know Vasily sounds or the stock sounds, or if you can recommend something else that is compatible with XPS's truck, let me know, right? Because making, like, for example, Madster's sounds or Krishboom sounds, it's not that easy with XPS's truck because the sound files are structured differently. So you'll have to change a lot of the def files, and it's a bit of too much work for me. I mean, I am not really familiar with how the modding works for the sound. Actually, I'm not familiar with modding in general. I have been learning quite a few things because I've been looking at the SES files inside and understanding it a bit more. But I don't think I'm well enough into actually modifying the mapping. So yeah, if you can suggest a sound mod for this truck, let me know, okay? And if you want to try this out, meaning MAN TGX by XBS, but with the DAF 106 engine sounds from Vasily from Engine Voice Records, go and check out the mods list, link in the video description. And if you look at the sound section for ETS2, the last item I think is something about which is saying that, and that download will only be the def file. You'll still need the actual sound files from Vasily, so you'll have to download both. Yeah, download the def file and the sound files. Okay, where are we going? I think we are staying here in the middle. Seems like. Oh man, this is super heavy. Yeah, we'll have to gas up in the next one we see. I think I'll need to stay here though, because we'll be moving through the one of those clover leaves again. Looks like we'll be turning left. Yeah, in Germany, the interchange is like this. If you want to get on the clover leaf, you'll have to go off the ramp like this. It's not like part of the main road. There we go. Slow down a little. Okay, good. Engine braking. Now we have railings on both sides. I'm a bit more scared. Slow it down, guys. Slow it down. Okay, we made it through in one piece. Good. I was a bit scared there, but yeah, went through smoothly. Just let this guy pass. Oh, come on. Don't you think of stopping now. This guy, let me go through. Thank you. There we go. How's our fuel doing? Halfway, okay. In terms of distance, 260 kilometers left. Okay, yep. I think this is doable. Why is this guy slowing down like heck? I think let's move out of here because this guy is going to have trouble merging in. Or maybe not. Wow, that's really smart. Actually just went through like a pro. What is that? Some kind of ad maybe. Alright, so how does this picture look? Where the heck are we going? I think we're going right to Dunsburg. So I should probably be moving here, right? Let me see. Going right and then left. Okay. Going through this like merge, this bend. Right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it seems a bit heavy traffic going on. Stop. So yeah, what else is new? Truck Sim. Yeah, a couple of DLCs releasing, new version releasing. So if 1.29 is released in ATS, then I'm expecting 1.29 should be released as well with ETS2 soon enough. Now I'm not sure what else has changed aside from new map areas and the modding capabilities, but I'm looking forward to what they have in store for us. So let's see. Aside from that, on a different game, I saw that this spin tire sequel, how I'm going to call it, is coming out soon. I think this week or next week rather, end of October. It's called Mud Runner. Am I blocking you? Okay, let me move out of the way. Better? Still not? Okay, you just wait for me then. Bro. Go already. Wrong. Wrong button. Bro, turn left. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah, I saw in the changelog in 1.29 ETS that the navigation system has been completely reworked, and I think there are new options. I don't know any of the details, so if you guys have tried it out or if you know more, let me know in the comments, alright? But it's pretty interesting. It might have more features like, I don't know, minimize turning left or something. The one I talked about before. But yeah, another game that's coming out is Mud Runner, and I was wondering if anyone was interested in seeing that in the channel. If anyone has played spin tires before, let me know as well, because it's one game that I wanted to try before, but I didn't push through with it, because by the time I got into this sort of stuff, spin tires was kind of dead already. There were lots of mods, but the actual development updates, the updates by the developer, the game updates, it was not coming anymore. It wasn't being supported anymore. But with Mud Runner, that gets completely new. So the same developer, I think, is working on it. The same visionary. He's the lead now for that. So it's going to be like a sequel. Something like that, I guess. So I'm not sure if anyone is looking forward to that. If anyone is, let me know if you want to see that in the channel, right? Because I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think it might be the best / worst game for me to play. Being super clumsy and all that, I probably will just stumble all around the place and get stuck and get mud and make a disaster out of everything. But still, it's kind of a nice simulation so far from what I've seen. There's this like casual and hardcore modes, where in hardcore mode I think you have to load your trailers on your own. So not like in ETS2 where you just have a trailer and go back to it and that's good. But in hardcore mode you have to load the logs, for example, and loads the stuff onto your trailer, onto your truck. And it's not like this at all, because if you haven't played spin tires before, if you haven't seen it, it's an off-roading kind of game. So it's like the entire map is in the jungle, something like that, and you have to go through water, you have to go through mud, you have to pass through a river. It's like that. It's not like driving through highways in cities and stuff like that. So the trucks you have are not those pretty ones. The trucks you have are pretty like close to tank levels. Oh no, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Losing all my momentum on an uphill is not a very good idea. Okay, good. Good thing that we moved now. Come on, bro. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Oh, crap. Okay, good. As long as we don't do a full stop, it should be... And we did a full stop. That guy just left me hanging. Literally. Okay, it's a good thing that he didn't leave us hanging on the steep end. This is more doable. Good. Also, one more thing. Nothing's set in stone yet, but I'm just starting. I'm starting to look into new PC parts, because if things go well, by end of the year or by start of next year, I might be able to upgrade. And that means better performance, better frame rates, you know, winner. Okay, yeah. Kind of sideswipe the guy to my left. I don't really know how to avoid that in that kind of situation. maybe I should have turned earlier. Because normally with the truck in this huge trailer, you would turn at the last possible moment. But when you do that, I think with this kind of trailer, if you do like a drastic sudden turn at the last moment, then your trailer would sideswipe to the left. So I think it has to be like a gradual thing with this kind of setup. I still haven't got it yet. But anyway, yeah, I'm starting to look at PC parts. And right now, I'm eyeing a GTX 1070. I'm eyeing a Ryzen 5 1600. And those are the main things that I'm planning to upgrade. Graphics card and CPU. But with upgrading a CPU, I also have to upgrade the motherboard and the RAM. So it's like almost the entire thing, but not quite. So it's going to be pretty pricey on my end. But the good thing is, my wife is looking at getting something for herself as well. So it will be like a Christmas gift for each other. And it's basically giving us permission to buy stuff we want. So it might work, but I'm not sure. We'll see. But if you have any recommendations on parts, or if you have any, like if you've been looking into that as well, if you've been thinking of doing upgrading, or if you've done that yourself, let me know, okay, if you have any comments or suggestions. But based on what I've seen, based on my needs, a Ryzen 5 1600 would be the best fit. Intel remains to be, I think, the best in terms of gaming, but you know, CPU isn't really a big part of gaming. Most of the lag I'm getting right now is because I'm recording at the same time, because I have OBS opened. Because yeah, playing and recording, or playing and recording and streaming at the same time really hurts and really requires a lot of CPU power. And with CPU power, I mean, Ryzen is definitely the winner when it comes to like multi-threading and multitasking. So yeah, okay, let me try to turn like super early and see what my trailer does. Yeah, the trailer is kind of just driving through. Alright. So instead of going straight and turning right at the last possible moment, I should turn right much earlier at a more gradual pace. It looks like it. That's how it should be. And crap, very bad weather. Yeah. Alright, so let's test it here again. Usually I would like go straight until where's a good marker? Until the middle of that intersection, and then turn right, a hard right. But that doesn't fare well for a trailer like this with steerable axles. So I think in my case, I would have to like sort of hug the line on the right, the curving line. So let's try it out from third person. So if I like do this, let's have a look at the trailer at the back. See how it dances, how it sways to the left. Yeah, that works quite well, right? That works quite well. I think I'll have to do that. Oh, I love the pitter-patter sounds. I kind of missed that. I really missed that. Oh, and I have to have lights because I think that's an offense if you don't have your lights when it's raining hard like this. At least I get penalized in the game with that. I'm not really sure if that's accurate. In here, I would have to go left, I guess. Yes, just like those cars. Good. Good. Alright. Let's grab all the momentum we can get. So actually, this is exactly where we came from a while ago, just the opposite direction. Interesting. Okay, I guess it makes sense, because we just drop off and discover the city, and then we're going back the same way towards the autobahn. But yeah, my engine is not liking that one bit. That slope up there, back there. Okay, can I squeeze in? Thank you. still a bit hard to see headlights from cars at the back. It's still a bit too dark for me, I think. I think I have to go here again. So I think I'll have to turn left. Okay, good thing. Almost missed it. Because the GPS doesn't really show you that you have to turn until you're right at the last minute. So sometimes it gets a bit hard. Good. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, here we go. Don't make drastic changes, don't make drastic turns. Make it as gradual as possible so that the trailer doesn't sway too much to the left or right. I think that's number one rule with steerable axles. It has to be small, controlled movements. And we have 186 kilometers to go. It's going to be a long episode, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, I kind of forgot to look at the distance. Maybe we could have made this into 2 episodes actually, but you know, I still want to drive. So here we are. Alright, so now a completely different view from a very sunny, beautiful morning, beautiful autumn morning. Now we're at a very rainy, foggy autumn afternoon. 3 p.m. almost 4 p.m. Okay. Oh, and it's good. There's a stop. There's a gas station nearby. Good. 1 kilometer. Okay. Let's gas up there. Let's play it safe because we're less than half. We have less than half our fuel left. Do I go here? I think so. Good, that's the way. And we, hopefully this is a spot, or isn't it? Oh crap, it isn't. Where is it then? Maybe it's there in the middle, I don't know. Usually it's here. Where the heck is it? Let me try to go closer. You guys see anything? Usually there would be a sewer plate somewhere. Not here. Let's see. Let's go fly. Ah, crap, it's there. Alright, let's go there instead. I hope I can maneuver there. I'll have to go back. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully no truck would come in. Maybe we'll have to turn on our hazard lights. And maybe I should have turned on my beacons, huh? Completely forgot about that. Okay, I think that's okay. That's good enough. Let's turn on our beacons later after we proceed again. After we continue. Okay, good. Let's go and gas up here. This is a very strange location for refueling. Because look at that. How the heck are we supposed to go straight there? We're going to have to fit our truck in through there, in that small intersection. 500 liters, 569 euros. Do we need beacons? I think we do. Oh crap, look at that. The loco's actually hitting the roof of the gas station. Didn't notice that. Can we go through? Hopefully it won't. Actually, we cannot. Wow. But we were able to get through the other side. Wow, okay. So how the heck are we supposed to pass through here? Okay, maybe we have to go through the grass and avoid that roof. That's interesting. Is that good? Yeah, that looks better. Alright, we're good. We're out. Thank goodness. Okay, let's continue. 156 kilometers left. Making this a very, very long episode. Sorry about that, guys. But sometimes I just can't control myself, you know? Sometimes I just want to drive and drive and drive. Especially with this beautiful truck. One can hardly resist. This is the right way, I think. And you, sir, should give way to me. Thank you. Alright, we're good. We have beacons, we have fuel. Let's get going. We're not speeding in any way because we're not even capable of speeding because of how heavy our trailer is. I think our engine is around 600 plus horsepower. Oh wow, what the heck? Customer expects delivery very soon. 2 hours. Oh crap, we're going to be late here. I think we've had a bit of too many detours. I didn't even realize that this was like an urgent job. I think I should have gone there to the right. But I'm in a hurry, so let's go through the shortcut. We're now in Amsterdam, Netherlands, at least. Not yet quite in Amsterdam, but almost there. Oof, pretty rainy. This is perfect bed weather. If I knew that this was going to be the weather, I would have stayed in bed the entire day. If I could. Not that I could, but wishful thinking. Oh yeah. Alright, now we've reached 80. For the first time in a long, long time. And I think I have to slow down. Because we have to use the roundabout here. Stop! Oh, good thing this truck has beautiful brakes. Super powerful brakes, even with this heavy load. And we are at a roundabout with a traffic light. I hate these kinds of roundabouts. Completely negate the point. But anyway, fine. Good. So yeah, I'm trying to upgrade my PC. Hopefully it pushes through so I can play with much smoother frame rates, stream better, make it a much smoother experience for everybody. And but we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed on that one. And if you have any tips in the meantime, let me know, okay? But yeah, I think Ryzen is going to be really the game changer. Oh, and this is going to be a game changer as well. This is what I was afraid of. Crap. Bye. Bye, trailer. Okay, how the heck are we gonna do this? This reminds me of like the video from Squirrel's intro, where he had that oversized load and he just left his trailer behind. Yeah. Can I maybe? All right, let's do something. Let's do some magic here. Otherwise, we won't arrive at our destination. Look at that. Right. And do some magic. Voila! Now we have the trailer with us again. Cheater! No, I'm not. Not admitting to anything. But yeah, that's something I wish the GPS could handle, you know? I wish those kinds of things were taken into account with the navigation, like height requirement. Although, at the same time, I guess it also makes sense, because in real life, the truck driver would be expected to look at those kinds of things, like the maximum height for certain intersections. And if he knows the road well enough, even though the GPS would say this is where you should go, he would say, well, my truck won't fit in there, so he'd look for something else. That's something that I wish. Well, I can't do that manually because I don't know the roads. I don't think I'll ever be able to memorize them, but I wish the GPS could take that into account. Okay, is it our turn yet? 112 kilometers. Arnhem. Okay. I'm even thinking if I should split this episode, but I think I'd rather not. I just do it in one go. Anyway, we only get ETS2 videos like once or twice a week, at least for this series. So, I mean, you could watch it little by little throughout the week, and then by next week, we'll have a new one. And you can always continue where you left off with YouTube, so at least there is that. So I think I'll just keep it as it is. Okay, good thing we fit under there. And in here, okay, where the heck are we going? I think here, okay. This is a pretty nice city. Pretty detailed if you ask me. Pretty lived in as well. Lots of pedestrians just walking around the place. And pretty realistically set up. I like it. This is what? What city is this? Arnhem or something? Arnhem. It's blocked, but we'll see it later. I don't think I've been here before in the game. I think that's the first time I've been here ever. But I guess not even sure if this is a new place in ProMods 2.2. I didn't hear of it before. Maybe it's an old one. Maybe I just not familiar with it. Right. Go. Thank you. How's my fuel? Fuel is doing good. Look at that junction there. Wow. Look at that. I can zoom in. I can zoom in the GPS though. Look at that upcoming junction. I don't think we'll be passing through it, but that is one heck of an intersection. I'm going to beat the red light. Crap. Yeah, it was too late for me to stop. With this kind of trailer, it doesn't quite fit. Good thing we have a very high headroom though for that bridge. That bridge understands. Oh man, employer is calling me. 20 minutes and we're late. Yeah, we're late, definitely, because we're 100 kilometers away and still have a lot to go through. Good thing though is that the rain finally stopped, so at least we can enjoy the view. and it won't be as gloomy. Although it's, what time is it? It's 6 p.m, so it's going to be night anyway soon. But I think we'll just be in time. And yes, of course, the traffic lights are completely against us. Going to Apeldoorn. Apeldoorn. Where is that? Okay, so we're going left here, and then we're going to enter the highway. And then, what is that arrow about? I mean, you can see that arrow. Well, you can see it in the route navigator. Route navigation, there's like a red line on the upper left. Does that mean we're like making a U-turn or something? Guess it sure seems like it. Okay, let's close that and let's hope someone is a good guy enough to give way. Thank you. You as well. Thank you guys. Oh, love it. Beautiful sunset. Wow, we've been driving for quite a long time, huh? Driving the entire day. Legally speaking, I should have rested already. Because you are not allowed to drive for 12 hours. What's the maximum? 8 hours? And then you should rest? I remember you guys were telling me this. Like, after 4 hours, you rest for 30 minutes. After 8 hours, you rest for a couple of hours. But yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to drive this long, but we're making exceptions. Because this is the best time to drive. And it's not like we're really driving that long in real life, right? Ooh, pretty nice tunnel. That's pretty interesting. That's like the shortest tunnel ever. Okay, so here do we go? I think we stay here. Okay, since we're in the Netherlands now, the ramp. Oh, this is like a different intersection altogether. Like a trombone type thing. Actually, we're not going anywhere else. This is the only way. Good. Hear that? Super quiet. It's like there's no idle sound at all. Yeah, that's too quiet for my taste. I like it to be more raw, you know? I might switch it out. I might go back to the default XPS, but I'll wait for your comments. Oh man, and now it's getting really dark. And that means we're going to be parking at the dark again. I hate it. Absolutely hate parking in the night. Because depending on the drop-off point, it can get pretty challenging. Like when it's this pitch black and you have to park, how the heck can you see anything, right? Bright lights. Let's go turn on our high beams. Let's have a look. High beams on? High beams are not on. Let's turn them on. There we go. That's where they're on. That's their on. Perfect. Neutral. There we go. 812. Come on, bro. You can do it. $57 kilometers to go. I think it's home stretch from here on out. Don't have any other side trips. So that's good. You can at least relax and enjoy until we get to the drop-off point where we have to really focus and make sure we park this. I'm not really an expert as well when it comes to parking these steerable axle trailers. So there is that. I think this is the right way though. Yeah, just go straight here. This cloverleaf intersection looks a bit different from the German ones. Similar layout because you also have like an off-ramp there, like a parallel highway. But yeah, it looks very different from the map. Maybe it's smaller. Ooh, nice truck. Pretty nice. And the road closed there. Good. Oh crap! Why are you guys slowing down? Nothing. Just felt like it. Fine. What's that? An advertisement? Maybe that's an advertisement from the map maker. From the actual map maker of this place, I don't know. It seemed like a website and some social media links. Good. You know, next episode I might try late autumn just to see if the performance issue would lessen. Because I remember when I drove in France in the trucker for hire in summer, no autumn mod, it was really good. Performance was really smoother. So I'm not really sure if it's the map or if it's the season. One of those, probably. Okay, good. 70. Is that true? Yes, it is. Wow, that's nice. Pretty accurate. Okay, let's stick to 70. No, now it's 80 again. Maybe there was just like a construction up ahead. Okay, we're almost here. Amsterdam, I think, is this way. I think I kind of remember this place actually. And why is it that whenever we go to Amsterdam, it's night? I remember we went to Amsterdam also before. We dropped off a trailer, and it was also this looking dark and red, and you know what? But I'm not gonna comment on that further. Let's leave it where it is. But yeah, Amsterdam is a very nice place. We spent like just 2 nights there, but I wish we could have spent more because it was really good. I mean, the views were just amazing. Like anywhere you went, like bikes everywhere, parked bikes everywhere, and then canals everywhere. But everywhere you looked, it looked scenic. It looked something fresh out of a movie. And the people were very accommodating as well. So it's we hope to spend some more time there in the future and discover the culture more and experience it rather than just seeing it for a brief time and then going away. Yeah, our next vacation, that's what I'm looking forward to. Instead of like having a sampler vacation, like going to each country 2 days, 3 days each, just stick to one country, spend like 1 to 2 weeks there. That would be much better in my opinion. But I think as to start with, I like what we did. If you're not familiar, last year we went to Europe, me and my wife, and we went through like 7 or 8 countries, spending 2 to 4 days each country. Actually 1 to 4 days. Some countries we only just did an overnight, and it was completely insufficient, but it was nice. It gave us a bit of a taste and gave us a bit of first impression for each country, so that next time, if we do get a chance to go back, we know which ones we want to go back to. And now I think we have an idea. Yeah, and Netherlands is one of those on the list. Alright, some construction happening here as well. 50, or actually not. I think this is the way Netherlands has when it's saying like a city center or city area, city limits. Yeah, the engine sounds I liked in the beginning, but now I'm not liking it so much. It feels raw, but doesn't feel powerful for some reason. So I think I'll be switching it back to the default, unless someone really says, wow, I love this, let's keep it. But I think it was a good try. I think it was a good change, but I think I'd prefer the default one better. Okay, we're here, I believe. We're late, but at least we made it in one piece. Okay, and good thing is I think there's enough illumination for this parking. And it should be a pretty straightforward parking from the looks of it. But yeah, being it the steerable axle, there's nothing straightforward about it. It's going to be all bendy and dancing and everything. But we'll still try to do the best we can. get as much space as we can. There. Trailer still isn't very bent. I think I'll have to adjust this. Okay, there it is. I think I came in too late. So what I'll do is I'll adjust like that, and then I'll move forward to counter it. Keep it in the middle more. Something like that, maybe. There it is. That looks much better. Okay. Steer it a bit, just a tad. The good thing is, with the experience I got from parking articulated double trailers or tandems, this seems like super easy now compared to that one. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Oh crap, that actually danced up way more than I wanted, but still, it's in. I'm happy. Yeah, it's a lot less sensitive than having like tandems. You bet I can park it. What is that? Cool. Got some achievements there. Late for 2 hours though, but just a little penalty there. So it's not urgent, turns out. And we almost leveled up. It's nice. That's good. So we've been driving for very long. So I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Let me just space a bit, get a bit of space with our truck. With the trailer, rather. There. Love that sound though. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you want to change to late autumn, if you want to go back to summer, if you're okay with it as it is, yeah. And if you want Vasily's sounds to remain, or if you want to go back to the default MAN TGX by XPS, let me know. Alright, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. It was a bit long, sorry about that, but yeah, looking more forward to more episodes in the future. Till then, this is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching and have a nice day, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and leave some comments. Right? Thanks for watching, and Clumsy trucking, everyone. And bye-bye.